Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm sitting here quietly, not saying a word to you. I hope you all are doing well today. It is a Thursday, free Friday or Friday Eve. Whoops, about ready to do something really bad there. Ready to leave the show. I'm done with you all. I'm leaving. No, not really. I'm trying to get my Twitch channel where I can see if it's streaming okay. It looks like it's doing it. And I almost changed um, the tab that had StreamYards on it, which would have been really bad. You would have just saw nothing, and I would have um, gone back into the show in a panic. Ah! So, but yes, it's That's why I'm trying to talk and do things. Sometimes it's kind of hard. So, I welcome you all. Let's make sure this is here. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good. Excellent. Let's go over here. We got a kind of a little different poll today. Um, so our poll is one of these has to go. So which one will you throw out of your life? Will it be mac and cheese, spaghetti, lasagna, or fettuccine alfredo? And yes, they spelled fettuccine wrong, um, but I used it anyway. So that is our poll for today. One of those has to go. Which one will it be? The decisions we must make. So while I've got that poll there, I'm going to like myself because you really need to like yourself before anybody can really like you. And then I'm going to share this out to the Twixverse and the Threadosphere. So let's. I am alive. And so that gets shared on. Sorry. Once again, I get enthralled in the video that's below mine. So we have threads. I tell you, yesterday they had the cutest little costume of someone did their baby as Charlie Brown. Oh my gosh, it was adorable. So we got everything posted here, and so that is good. So now let me go over and say hi to the chat. We have Emily Anna says, "Hi, Mrs. I hope you are doing wonderful. I am, and that I'll be looking in the background, currently recovering from appendix removal surgery. Well, you rest and keep care of yourself." And we have a Snorterpoopus Cuber. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello to you, Snorterpoopus. I hope you are doing well. And we have hellos, and we have Sci-Fi Mommy saying good morning to me, Emiliana, and Snorterpoopus. Hello, hello. Happy Friday Eve. We have Stream Elements and Siribot over there on the Twitch side. We have Sashi. Greetings, everyone. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well. I am so frustrated. I made these necklaces, and I've lost two of them, which is so weird because the thread that it was on is still here. It's just that the pendants are gone. It's very weird. I don't quite know what happened. I'll probably find them in the bed or something. So we'll see. So we'll see. I hope you are having a wonderful pre-Friday evening or Friday Eve evening. And let's see, we have hello. Yes, don't panic. Just make sure to bring a towel. Absolutely. Arthur Dent, always bring that towel. So that is our poll today. Let's see. And yes, let's always remember nothing is impassable. Nothing. That man has a lot of work today, so we probably will not see him in the chat, but he says, "Hey, Mrs. Um, uh, it's supposed to be love you. Have a great stream. Quick break. A lot to do today." And he says hello to everyone. So remember that nothing is impassable today. Why do we have all these pasta stuff going on today? Well, today is a National Pasta Day. Um, Today celebrates all things pasta. And October is also National Pasta Month. It gives pasta lovers a chance to celebrate all things pasta. While we find noodles all over the world, pasta is a type of noodle of traditional Italian cuisine. The first reference dates to uh, 1154 in Sicily and was first attested to in English in 1874. Typically, it is made from an unleavened dough of a durum wheat flour. The flour is mixed with water or eggs and formed into sheets or various shapes. It can then be served fresh or dried to be stored for later use. You can look for pasta in both savory and dessert dishes. Since it's so versatile, pasta lends itself to sweets and every other dish on the table. Cooks feature pasta as the main dish, but they also serve up delicious hot and cold side dishes as well. And then, of course, those special desserts we can't resist making that we can't resist that make our mouths water. So, yes, I will tell you that my mom makes a wonderful um, pasta salad with macaroni, a macaroni salad that is just lovely. So that's why we're doing that today. And I knew that we would get the wonderful um, um, meal meal. I'm trying to think of the word recipe. That's the word recipe from Sashi. We have noodles that is I figured I read it as in a tomato sauce. Sashi, what's so funny is Dadman does most of his text to me in voice chat, which sometimes changes the words. And so I have learned to decipher um, what people have said. So let's see what this is. Oh, I watched some of that foot volleyball yesterday. I actually put a video in the Discord about it. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely fascinating. And I thought they would have all tall people on the teams, tall with long legs, but they don't. It was very, very interesting. Um, so yeah, go over to the Discord and look. I can't remember uh, the name of it, but it's over in the websites to watch. So we have it, Sarawak Tomato May, Sarawak. Let's see if that shows. There it is. They have it in YouTube. Let's see if we can find it not in YouTube's. Well, this one is. Well, I believe this is it. Let's see if it will open this up. Let's do that. Bring this one over. Is this there is sure. I believe that it when I looked at it, and Sashi says, "Nope, tall people can't do a lot of the flips. The sport requires high flexibility." I looked at it and I thought it was a combination of um, volleyball, gymnastics, and soccer. And the only reason I put soccer or European football in there is because um, they can use their head, their chest, their back, their legs, everything but their hands, and that was a lot like soccer. So yes, it was extremely fascinating to watch. I would recommend it. So here we have the recipe. Let's make oh, we can't make the picture a little bigger. Let's do it here. We can see it a little bit. There we go. Make that a little bigger. So there is a picture of it. Oops. You know what it's doing? It's making this one bigger, not that one. Oh well. Oh, because I don't know. Anyway, there is the recipe. There's the food. It looks absolutely delicious. It says crispy tomato me originated from the bustling hawker stalls of Sarawak. It's a dish that beautifully marries Chinese culinary techniques with local flavors. And it says the heart of the dish are noodles. You can pick rice, udon, or even spaghetti for an extra fusion kick. The sauce is a robust and tangy tomato reduction. It's laced with Asian spices like star anise, cinnamon, and Sichuan peppercorns, creating a melody of flavors. You can use fresh vegetables such as bell pepper, scallions, and bok choy to add color and crunch, while a protein of choice tofu, chicken, or shrimp lends substance. So there we go. So let's go ahead and cut out this recipe here and we'll put it over on Discord. Hopefully Discord will pop over on the correct side. Yes, it does. And we're going to go to food. We're going to go to Malaysia and we're going to go paste. See if it pops up. Come on. There it goes. Ah, with a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we're going over to StreamYards and we'll go ahead and put this here. And real quickly, and so she's up, yep, that's it. The noodles are crispy and gradually soften in the sauce. We have Connie Cleary saying, "Good morning, everyone." Good morning to you, Connie. I hope you are doing well. And okay, so there is the recipe for that. Let me put it in my recipe keeper here real quick. Because if I don't do it now, it won't happen. This is such a nice way to be able to save recipes. Not gonna pop it in? Come on. Does it not have the recipe here? Oh, this doesn't have the recipe. Well, that kind of stinks. Well, let me go look and see if I can find one that has a recipe. So, that one doesn't have a recipe. So let me look over here and see if we can find a recipe. I might have to do a YouTube. See, does this have a recipe? Well, I'm gonna have to put a YouTube video. I'm gonna do a YouTube video and I'll put it over there. Anyway, that talks about them. Well, that's a little frustrating. So let's see. How to make, okay, this is a YouTube video. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this over in the thing. Let me check it. Not very long. So, I'll search it later and I'll put it in because I need to watch these to make sure they're okay. So I'll check that later. Um, but that tells about what it is. So, okie dokie. So let's go ahead and hide that one. And we have hellos and hellos and hellos. And we have a Subi 720. Good morning to you. I hope your morning is finding you well. Um, so yes, that looks absolutely yummy. Um, it doesn't look like a difficult recipe if we could find one. Um, but we will look for it. I wish it, I'm just showing you some of the pictures. I wish it um, showed had a recipe or a link to a recipe. But anyway, that looks absolutely delicious. So yes, remember everybody that nothing is impastable today. Um, so um, yes, just a little bit of update tonight at 5 p.m. I am going to be puttering around in Lego Fortnite. I hope to see you guys there. Also, let's see, a Monday, me and Dadman are doing a Halloween special on do-it-yourself Halloween costumes. Um, that will be Monday at 8. Now, I found all these online, and I took and actually Goody Foodies on Blogspot. Okay, let me look that up. You know, Sashi, if you want to put that in the, I believe you can put it just in recipes, general recipes in there, and then I will move it over to the Malaysia one because I don't think I have where people can put it into the Malaysia one. That would be wonderful, and I will move that over. Um, so we have um, and if you don't get it, I've got that name written down. I can do it after the show. But yeah, I took and I found all these do-it-yourself um, costumes, and I figured, it's kind of close enough to the, you know, it's when you have enough time if you want to make any of them. So I'm going to actually put all the links in and everything. So if anybody's interested in finding out how to do them, they can. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun time. You can see I've got my vintage princess mask on, and Dadman's got the alien face hugger on his face. So, yes, I think it's gonna be a fun evening. And, also on Tuesday at 1, I will be doing the Incredible Hulk, block party. It's a different kind of brick, So we will enjoy that then. So I believe that is all of our early promotions. Yes, it is. And let's see, we have JPRPH1. Hello, hello to you. And we have Phantom Outsider. Hello, hello, Phantom. I hope you are doing well today. And I think we just have some hellos back and forth. So it is now time to do our puzzle. So let's go ahead and get on that because we're 20 minutes into the show already. And I hope everyone is doing well still. So here we go, our daily sequence. And let's say the first word we'll do is adieu. A-D-I-E-U, adieu. And we have an I, which is not in the middle. So we have P, let's do P-I-N-O-T, Pinot. That you can never eat again. That you can never eat again. Pinot, we have an I at the second, a T. And let's see how the poll is going. If you had to take one of them away, we have 12 votes already. Spaghetti and fettuccine alfredo are in the lead with mac and cheese and lasagna tied for second. We have 10 people watching. Thank you, 10 people. I have 264 subscribers. Thank you. I just need 6 more for that next 0 number. We have 9 people. Somebody forgot to like it. It probably was Dadman. He's got a lot on his plate right now. So we will see. And Curtis Selby, hello, says working and lurking. Hope you are all well. I am doing well, and I think about the chat is also. I haven't heard anything really bad. We have some recoveries and stuff like that. So here we go. We have an I in the second, a T in the fifth, and that's all we have for. The only other vowel we have is a sometimes Y, which I don't think. Nope, it's just those specific things. You can have no more mac and cheese or no more spaghetti or no more fettuccine alfredo or no more lasagna. If you want to put tomato sauce on penne pasta or elbow noodles, you can. Just not in spaghetti noodles. So we have a fight from. Thank you, Sashi. I will move that over to the other. That is greatly appreciated. So we have fight. The Dimby's fighting words. So we have fight. It is not fight, nor is it GHT. It now cannot be FI. It can't be first because there's no. Wait, it can't. No, there's no F. Huh. What could it be? What could it be? Whoops. There's the recipe, everybody, by the way. That just looks so good. So there's the recipe. I accidentally plopped it over here. So let's go ahead and delete that. Delete that. And let's move this over here. I was going to try to discreetly put it in the chat so that others could have it. And whoops, I don't want to do that either. Okay, come on. What is my issue today, peoples? There we go. Let's do that. Let's just move that over. There we go. Ah, I'm a little slow today. So let me go ahead and cut that. Let's go ahead. So there is the link to that. And let me go ahead and put this over in the Malaysia section. There we go. We have that done there. And then we'll go do one more. We'll put it over here. Oh, okay. That it absolutely looks really good. Now it's actually saved as a recipe. Yay! So, let's see. Uh, limit, limit. Thank you, Sashi, for putting that link in there. That help me a lot. Just able to go over there and put it everywhere it needed to go. So we have the word limit. Might as well try it. It is not limit, but there is an IT at the end. Huh. And Phantom says, so later yesterday, got a call from HR. Apparently, the return to work papers I gave them in August expired. So I need to re get them return to work papers. So then they are going to send me the to county doctor. Oh my gosh. I think they failed to file with the state in a timely fashion because if they were going to let me go back, they could just do it, I think. So called today and office had no idea what HR was doing. Ugh. It's not a poopas. Says yum 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 yum. Uh, so that is just awful. Well, it's not affecting them, so they don't care, Phantom. And I think sometimes, or they're not. I shouldn't say they don't care. They just, it's not a priority, and that can be so frustrating. I'm so sorry that now you get to do it all over again. Ugh. So, what could this word be? It's an I. Uh, in the second, and an IT in the fourth and fifth. Huh? No, things like a gibbet. And I'm doing weird spellings. Oh, how about this? Nope, I was thinking maybe ribbit. Yep, Phantom. I was thinking the same thing. Uh, how, I think these are the wrong spellings. Visit, visit. Sometimes just typing in arbitrary letters kind of gets your brain going, whoop, wait a minute. How about visit, everybody? It was visit. Yay! Got through the first word. And then we have an A and an E. An A is not in the first spot, and the E is not in the fourth. Ugh. So let's see. It is conflict resolution day, everybody. Um, Conflicts tend to arise in many areas of our lives, such as workplaces, relationships, and families. It is unavoidable process of life. What is important, however, is how we resolve them. Conflict resolution does not have to be nasty. It can be resolved through peaceful methods. Conflicts arise because humans have needs, and in a bid to satisfy their individual needs and interests, disputes occur because of clashes of interests. These conflicts can arise between family or friends. Um, this week was created to build on the efforts of many other national, state, and local organizations, um, which include the Association for Conflict Resolution, to help raise awareness about the importance of mediation and conflict resolution. So try to resolve your conflicts in a peaceful way. I will peacefully help you. So we have the word weary. Very good. We have a bunch of see you try bird, fairy, no weary. So we're going to try weary. So weary in all capital letters, Weary, and it is not weary, but there is an E, A, and R in the word. Cannot be clear, Clear. We have Admiral Teague. Hello, how are you doing today? And Sashi says, of course you would guess the word weary. I bet you are very weary. So it can't be early. Um break, says JP. BRAK. Oh, the A can't be in the how about BREAK? I changed the letters a little bit because the A cannot be in the third spot. But it's a what is it, a homonym? Break. BREAK, break. So dreary is a good word, but it's got one too many letters in it. So we have a break, and it was break. Our next word, we are now on word 3, has a BE at the beginning, and there's an R, a T, and an H. Let's see what other celebrations we have today. Um, what the heck is that? Oh, okay. It is a National Mulligan Day. A mulligan, if you don't know, is what it's called when a golfer messes up a shot and they say it's a mulligan and they do it again. They take the shot again. It's a second chance. So today is a day to give yourself a second chance, whether it is a former relationship with a friend or loved one, an old hobby that you abandoned, or a past mistake that needs rectifying. You can give it another go on National Mulligan Day. It's commonly used in games such as golf. The term mulligan derives from the 1920s when Canadian golfer David Mulligan made a mistake during a game and retook his shot. Since then, to call a mulligan means the chance to try again. Everyone deserves a second chance in life, right? And this is what National Mulligan Day is all about. If you don't succeed at first, try again. After all, we aren't all perfect. We are going to make mistakes. We should not feel bad about doing something wrong. We should see it as an opportunity to learn and to do it better the following time. So, National Mulligan Day is a positive day because it helps us to be more confident and accepting of ourselves. And we can also use the day to encourage other people too. When you see someone failing at something or struggling to get it right, you shouldn't laugh at them or discourage them. You should give them encouragement and offer them advice if they would like some. Imagine how much of a better place the world would be if we all had this sort of attitude and helped one another to achieve their goals. So, National Mulligan Day. I tell you, I do cough a mulligan quite a few times, quite a few times. So let's see where we're at. We have Amity says, would I not need to be interned in Pet Cemetery to get a mulligan in this life? Probably, maybe. Have Jerry Minoza saying good morning to you. And Phantom Outsider says polar bears do that too whenever a human volunteer shows up. Goes num num num, but then goes Emma Cent Mulligan, and they fall for it every time. Yep, you need to be able to forgive in order to allow a mulligan. Like you said, everyone makes mistakes. Yes, that is true. And we have hellos and hellos and hellos. Oh, so we are good there. So we have a B and E. I don't know if anybody put this word in, but I think it's just the way the yellow letters are ETH, birth, birth. And it says that's a true dad man, but I think Snorter Poopas is on his 28th mulligan of volunteer, 28th volunteer, LOL. So we have a birth, then we have a W at the beginning, an E in the fourth, and then there's an A and an N. The A cannot be in the third spot, and the N cannot also be in the third spot. So that is what we have there. We have a lot of letters that are gone. It is Harry Potter Book Day. Harry Potter Book Day brings fans of the magical series together to celebrate their favorite stories. This special day is filled with fun, from dressing up as beloved characters to engaging in magical activities. It invites everyone to dive back into the enchanting world of Hogwarts and share their love for reading. Libraries, schools, and homes transform into magical realms, making the day a delightful experience for all ages. And that's from a daysoftheyear.com. Harry Potter. So, yes. So we have the word, let's see, Phantom is playing the game. And Snorterpoopus says, how many mulligans does it take to make a proper mulligan stew? I don't know. So we have a waxen, waxen from Phantom. And Dadman says the bear gets as many mulligans as he wants. And then we have a W at the beginning, an R in the third spot, and then an O, E, and S. And Dadman says, Phantom says, Dadman, that's the thinking that puts all the humans on the menu. So let's see, from my National Day calendar, it's National Edge Day. This day promotes a movement of youth refraining from using alcohol, tobacco, and other recreational drugs. As a part of the straight edge movement, teens and young adults pledge to live a clean lifestyle. Many who follow the movement also abstain from recreational sex. I don't think I'm allowed to say that word. Unhealthy food choices, which is really a shame. The day also encourages the support of those who choose to live the straight edge lifestyle. Abstaining from tobacco, alcohol, and recreational drugs is not an indication someone is dull. Many who live on the edge do so without these chemical enhancements. Some may travel and explore the world. They may be thrill seekers or collectors of knowledge. Perhaps they absorb languages and music instead. So, National Edge Day from National Day Calendar. Worse, 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 worse. And then we have a pagan. Well, Teague, they never said they couldn't date. I guess that's a quote for something. I have no idea what it's a quote from. Do you believe E goes on the end? What do you, Jerry? What is that in reference to? Um, I don't understand your question there. And let's look at our poll. Let's see, we have 14 votes. Spaghetti. People would get rid of spaghetti, and then they would get rid of fettuccine alfredo and mac and cheese and lasagna. So that is pretty cool there. We have 9 people watching. We have how many likes? 12 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. And Phantom says, "No, Snort approves. Just because your teeth and claws are sharp does not mean everyone should gather close to see in honor of Edge Day." I'm not gonna get into a big discussion, Teague, about that, but I think that you can have an intimacy in a relationship without, having, sex. So, I do think some and any kind of a thing can go to an extreme, but, yeah. So we have an E in the 4th spot, a PL, and an X. The X is not in the 3rd. The P is or L is not in the 1st spot. I don't know where the X goes. And not in the 3rd spot, that's for sure. So let's see, what could it be? Oh, I know what it is. I know what this word is. Does anybody know what this word is? Today is also National Payback a Friend Day. National Payback a Friend Day is more than just a reminder to settle debts. It's a day dedicated to strengthening bonds and expressing gratitude toward those who have helped us out financially. This day is celebrated across the United States and it encourages everyone to show appreciation for their friends, past favors, and in intangible ways. Um, this day serves as a prompt to engage in open conversations about financial obligations, which can help mend strained relationships and prevent future misunderstandings. Moreover, participating in this day can boost personal happiness and satisfaction as fulfilling obligations often bring emotional relief and strengthens social connections. So, a National Payback a Friend Day. Yes, it's really hard, and that's from daysoftheyear.com, by the way. So, let's do the word expel. EXPEL, expel, and you are correct, phantom. And then we have an RA in the 2nd and 3rd, and E in the 5th, and we have a G and a V. The V cannot be in the 1st spot because you see right here it is yellow, so this must be a GRA. So the V must go here, and that makes it grave. Correct, phantom outsider. Then we have bleak, and then we have an IE in the 3rd and 4th, and then there's an F and an H. The F cannot be in the 1st spot. The H cannot be in the um, 5th spot, and I believe that is it. So that is all we know about that word. So F cannot be in the 1st, H cannot be in the 5th. Let's see, F and H. So let's see. Oh, I know what this word is. We have today from National Day Calendar. It is a Black Poetry Day. Black Poetry Day honors past and present Black poets. The day also commemorates the birth of the first published Black poet in the United States. And I actually have him on my birthday list today. The first Black poetry book was published on October 17th, 1711 by Jupiter Hammond. Today's celebration reminds us all the importance of Black heritage and literacy. On Black Poetry Day, we recognize the contributions made by Black poets and show our appreciation to all Black authors. So, Black Poetry Day, in honor of Jupiter Hammond's uh, first, the man who's published the first Black poetry book in 1711. Chief. Sashi says, if I could give all my money back, I would be quite comfortable. When I loan money to a friend, I don't expect it back. If I get it back, it's wonderful. Um, but if I want to keep them as friends, I consider it a gift. And if I don't tell them that, excuse me, but if they decide to, it was cheap, by the way. Excuse me, I got to get a drink. Oh, excuse me. I consider I my brain, I'm like, okay, I hope I get this paid back. Um, but if I don't, I don't. I have the saying, don't loan any money that you can't afford to lose. So yes. So we have an A in the second, a T at the end, and there is a U somewhere and an N not in the third spot. Jaunt. J. Where we go. There we go. Jaunt. Jaunt. It is not jaunt. Oh, taunt. Taunt. Taunt can be the only word it can be. It'd be so cool if we can get all the letters used today. And then we have login. And then we have an O in the second, an E in the fourth, and a T, D, and an N. The T and N are not at the end. And the N is also not in the third spot. Today is International Shakeout Day. International Shakeout Day is observed with the mission to educate the public about the importance of taking immediate action in case of an earthquake. This day, which falls on the third Tuesday in October, remains our best opportunity to learn and practice how to protect ourselves put our loved ones out of harm's way. If you live in an earthquake prone area, then you know how scary it can be when a tremor comes out of nowhere. So, this is a day to practice your earthquake drills. Um, we here have our hurricane stuff, and we do our hurricane prep and what to do if the tornado comes. Because where we live, we don't get a lot of tornadoes, so we have to, prepare for all that. So we do have our stuff, and that when our kids were little, we talked about what we would do if a tornado came. So yes, having drills for things that could happen in your area are very, very important. But International Shakeout Day, earthquake preparedness. That was from nationaltoday.com. Ah, sorry, I just saw one. Oh, Sashi says your tauntaun will freeze before you reach the first marker. Yes. And we have Outwood saying, "What's up, you all?" We have Phantom Outsider saying, "Toned." It can't be toned because the N cannot be in the third spot. Um, And Sashi says, I might be logging out early today. I spent a few hours helping my friend whose model kit store is moving pack. I had a lot of my stuff on display. Well, if you need to go to bed and rest, you absolutely do that. Packing stuff can be so, it can, you think, oh, it's not a big deal, um, but it can be exhausting. So it cannot be toned. I don't know if I said hello, but hello to you. What's up? And it cannot be toned, but let's try flipping two of those letters around and do noted. Yes, Phantom, and noted. You got it. And then we have an H, a U that are in the first two spots, and then an RRY. And then that would be hurry. So hurry, hurry, hurry. Yes. And then we have an RA in the third and fourth, and then a S, a C, and a P. Today is a Wear Something Gaudy Day from a daysoftheyear.com. Ever wish there was more than one day a year where you could take all the conventions of proper dress and throw them out the window? Wish no more. Wear Something Gaudy Day allows you to let all your best examples of excruciatingly bad taste hang out there for the world to see. In the 1970 hit TV comedy Three's Company, we were introduced to a character by the name of Larry Dallas. It was from this character that we first were wear something um, told that Wear Something Gaudy Day was something to be celebrated, and were given a fantastic example of how. Ever since then, people have been celebrating Wear Something Gaudy Day with a complete lack of style and fashion. So if you do not have a fashion sense of style, today is the day for you. You can choose those brightly colored fabrics with intense patterns. You can wear paisley and stripes together. You can wear stripes and polka dots. You can just have a fun day wearing the most gaudy outfit you can. And don't be shy. It's all about standing out, causing a scene, and snubbing your nose at the rules of fashion. So wear something gaudy day. And we have scrap, SCRAP. And then we have an A in the middle, an M, U, and an I. I don't know what this word is. I'm just going to guess here. Nope, it can't be QU. Yeah, so you can just wear that old 70s leisure suit, Phantom Outsider. We have about 5 minutes to try to finish this puzzle. We finished a little late yesterday. Um, about 10, 15 minutes into the show. So what could this word be? Let's see, the I cannot be in the second spot. The U cannot be in the second. So the I and the U cannot be in the second. The M is, well, it can't be in the third because the A is there. Okay, I have no idea what that word is, but that's not the word. But what is that word? IMAUM. Oh, it's an archaic form of imam. Who is a man who leads prayers in a mosque. Jerry says, "That brings back memories. I just wondered what happened to Larry." I hope I haven't missed any chat. I think I got okay, so it's not that, but there is 2 M's. Umami. Oh, yeah, that umami is like that, um, and then we have amuse. Let me I wanna get the correct definition of umami. I have one in my head, but it's not it's it's a taste sensation produced by the presence of glutamates and nucleotides and associated with meats and other high protein foods. Um, it also says it's one of the 5 basic tastes, the savory taste of foods such as seaweed, cured fish, aged cheeses, and meats. And it's the taste of flavor enhancers added to food to accentuate savoriness, notably monosodium glutamate. It's one of the 5 basic tastes. It's kind of like that bump um, of flavor. And then we have amuse, Amuse, amuse. And then we have an IN in this third and fourth, and then a Y, a G, and a D. And it's National Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day. It's exactly what it means. Um, this is from National Today. There are exactly 365 days in a year, yet most of us neglect the condition of our computers. Technology is more advanced than ever, so we have become accustomed to not maintaining them. So, today is the day to go look at your virtual desktop and clean it out. Um, check your folders if there's old stuff, back up your files, organize your stuff. And sometimes you just need to let it go. I had recipes that I had in files that I haven't used, that I haven't dealt with, and so I took the time, put them in my virtual cookbook, which it's not taking any space, and let them go. Yes, and what can help when you do this? You get more speed, more space, and a fresh start. Who I mean, who needs the cat pictures that you did a screenshot of? If you haven't looked at it for 2 years, it's time to say goodbye. So, National Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day. And Jerry says Larry is a video game creator. And Phantom says it's like eating Dunkin' Donuts uh, bacon when it had both brown sugar and pepper, meaty, salty, fatty, sweet, and peppery all together. Yes. So does anybody know what this word is? Dying, dying. We have 1 minute. Let's see if we can finish this puzzle. We have spine, spine. We have balmy. We have, let's see, the T can't be in the last part. Hey, don't judge the cat pics. I'm just using an example. And I'm going to go ahead and do our last celebration. It is Spreadsheet Day. Do you know there's a special day to celebrate the magic of spreadsheets? My husband loves spreadsheets. Yes, you heard that right. Every year, people worldwide pause to appreciate these amazing tools. It's called Spreadsheet Day. This date marks the debut of VisiCalc, the first spreadsheet program for personal computers. Why dedicate a whole day to spreadsheets? Well, spreadsheets help businesses make important decisions, assist in budgeting, and even plan our personal lives. Dadman uses spreadsheets all time. So, yes, spreadsheets, National Spreadsheet Day from daysoftheyear.com. So let's get this puzzle done. We have Atlas, Atlas. We have a O, an E, and a D. Atlas, yes, the weight of the world on his shoulders. Then we have moved. Then we have a polyp. And we have an A in the fourth spot, an ROS, and a C. The S cannot be at the beginning. The S cannot be at the end. Yeah. And let's. Did Mark D with a C pop in here? Did I miss Mark D with a C? Or did you just do an at just to do an at? If I did, I apologize for not seeing you, Mark. Hello and hello. So, what could this word be? It can't be CR. Does anyone know what this word is? Oh, Oscar. Oscar. No, he didn't pop in, but he loves spreadsheets. Yes, Mark loves spreadsheets. So we have Oscar. Then we have sadly, because the D has to be there because the L can't be. So we have sadly. And then we have snark. Then we have BO. And then it's a shame that Stunning is not here. Because if we could do this one. Which one do you think we should do? Because if whichever one that we do, if we get it wrong, we will lose the puzzle today. So should I do Bobby or Booby or Boozy? Uh-oh. Well, let's try Boozy. Here we go. We either gonna win or not. It was Boozy. Thank you, Phantom Outsider. We have Tide. We have Sitar. We have Bravo. We have these, and we have Banjo. And we have completed the puzzle, and we have won. And our words are visit, break, birth, wax, and worse, pagan, expel, grave, bleak, chief, taunt, login, noted, hurry, scrap, umami, amuse, dying, spine, balmy, atlas, moved, polyp, Oscar, sadly, snark, boozy, tide, sitar, bravo, these, and banjos. We took us 41 game time minutes to complete it and an hour and 3 minutes stream time. We only didn't use the Q. I know. I love it when we use all the letters, but we didn't this time. So we completed the puzzle. Thank you guys so very much for that. That was fun. So guess what time it is, everybody? It is birthday time. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. If your birthday's today, happy birthday to you. I hope you have a wonderful one. And who are some of the birthday celebrations that you have today? Well, let's see. Let me do something here real quick because I did it wrong again. So here we go. Here's our famous birthdays. We have Eminem. Eminem is a no, he can't be that old. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's 42 years old. Whew. Okay, I gave him early. No, he's no, he's 52 years old. No. Okay. Happy birthday, Eminem. He's a highly acclaimed American rapper, music producer, and songwriter. He is known for popularizing hip hop in Middle America. He has broken racial barriers in music and influenced many artists with his progressive work. He's achieved mainstream success with albums like the Slim Lady LP, the Marshall Mathers LP, The Eminem Show, winning numerous awards, including 15 Grammy Awards. He co founded Shady Records, collaborated with other artists, and is considered one of the greatest rappers of all time with record breaking sales and chart topping hits. Eminem 52. I know. I just was like, no. Because I did this math late last night, and so I was a little worried that maybe I did something wrong, but I didn't. And we have Felicity Jones. Felicity Jones is 41 years old today. She's a versatile English actress with a diverse film career, uh, film, television, radio, and stage career. She started acting at a young age and has showcased her talents in various productions like The Worst Witch, The Archers, and The Chalk Garden. She is well known for her roles in acclaimed movies such as The Theory of Everything, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and On the Basis of Sex, earning critical praise and multiple award nominations. Felicity Jones, 41 years old today. See you, Sasha. You have a good one. Get some rest. And we have a Rita Hayward. Rita Hayward passed away at 68 years old. She was an iconic actress, dancer, and pinup girl who rose to fame during the 1940s golden age of Hollywood. She was known as the Love Goddess, and she starred in 61 films over 37 years and was a top pinup girl for the GIs during World War II. Her notable performances include her role as a femme fatale in the film noir classic Gilda, as well as in appearances of in Only Angels Have Wings, The Lady from Shanghai, and CoverGirl. She was celebrated for her dancing, excuse me, particularly in films with Fred Astaire. So Rita Hayward, she also has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Norm Macdonald, who passed away at 61 years old, a well known Canadian stand up comedian, actor, and writer. He was recognized for his deadpan delivery and folksy humor. He rose to fame as a cast member and writer on Saturday Night Live. He was known for his role as the anchorman in a Weekend Update segment. He also starred in the sitcom The Norm Show and the film Dirty Work. He also was a voice actor in various animated series and films. He did a talk show. He was a talk show host also. So Norma McDonald passed away at 61 years old. Now I am going to butcher this last name, but I'm going to do my best. Kimi Räikkönen. I've got the Räikkönen. He is 45 years old. He is from Finland. He is also known as the Iceman. He's a Finnish racing driver. He competed in Formula One for 20 years with teams including Subaru, McLaren, Ferrari, Lotus, and Alfa Romeo. He won the 2007 Formula One championship with Ferrari, and he holds records for most podium finishes, third most fastest laps, and second most race starts in Formula One history. He also found success with Lotus, but then he returned to Ferrari and finished his career with Alfa Romeo. He's also competed in World Rally Championships and NASCAR. And Phantom Outsider says Norm Macdonald was also the voice of Yaphet in Orville as well. That was Norm Macdonald. And Montgomery Cliff. Montgomery Cliff passed away at 45 years old. He's an American actor known for his nuanced portrayals of moody and sensitive characters. He earned 4 Academy Award nominations during his career. His notable roles were in films like Red River, A Place in the Sun, From Here to Eternity, Judgment at Nuremberg, and The Misfits. He's considered one of the original method actors in Hollywood. He studied at the Actors Studio with Lee Strasberg and Eliza Kazan. Um, His approach to acting and negotiating contracts influenced the star studio relationship in the industry. So Montgomery Clift passed away at 45 years old. And then we have Arthur Miller, an American playwright, passed away at 89 years old. Um, he is recognized for his impactful contributions to the 20th century American theater. Some of his well-known works include All My Sons, Death of a Salesman, The Crucible, and A View from the Bridge. Death of a Salesman is considered a masterpiece of American drama. I had to read that in high school. Throughout his career, he received prestigious awards, including the Pulitzer Prize for Drama. His active engagement in public affairs and marriage to Marilyn Monroe added to his enduring cultural legacy. Arthur Miller passed away at 89 years old. No, well, these are just the order that they came in, just the order of the list. And yes, he also married Marilyn Monroe. You are correct. And we have a Margot Kidder. Margot Kidder passed away at 69 years old. She was recognized for her unforgettable performance as Lois Lane in the original Superman movies. Throughout her 5-decade career, she garnered multiple film and television credits. She received prestigious awards, including 2 Canadian Film Awards, an Emmy Award, a Genie Award, and a Saturn Award. Her career took off internationally with her role in Superman, leading to further successful projects in both film and television. Despite overcoming personal obstacles, she remained active in independent films and television until her passing in 2018. Margot Kidder, 69 years old when she passed away. And then we have Evel Knievel. Evel Knievel passed away also at 69 years. It's Buck Rogers' wife. She was also in Black Christmas, which came out before Superman. Well, ex-wife. Gotcha, Dig. So Evel Knievel, 69 years old. When he passed away, he is a stunt performer who made his mark attempting over 75 ramp-to-ramp motorcycle jumps. Through his daring career, he set records and pushed boundaries despite enduring numerous injuries. Some of the most iconic stunts include jumping the fountains at Caesar's Palace and his ambitious Grand Canyon attempt. Knievel leveraged his fearless reputation for endorsements and marketing, solidifying his status as a legendary figure in the daredevil world. Despite facing challenges and legal troubles, he remained active in various projects and experienced a marketing resurgence in the 90s. So, Evel Knievel, 69 years old when he passed away. There is a Michael McGavin, which is an actor in England, and Alan Jackson, a highly acclaimed American country music singer and songwriter known for his neo traditional country style and exceptional songwriting abilities. He's released 21 studio albums, including Christmas and gospel records, as well as 3 greatest hit albums showcasing his prolific output. He is a top selling artist worldwide. He has sold over 75 million records. His music has achieved significant chart success with multiple songs reaching the top positions. He's received prestigious awards such as 2 Grammys and several Country Music Association and American Country Music Awards. Additionally, Jackson has been inducted into the renowned music institutions like the Grand Ole Opry and the Country Music Hall of Fame. And the agent says, "Oh, I live in his hometown. I live in his." Oh, cool. And Teague said, "Does she married John Hurt and 2 others, but not Gil Gerard, so not Buck Rogers' ex-wife? LOL." And Atwood says, I took Mrs. and Dadman to the restaurant he grew up working at. Yes, you did. You did. And we have Mae Jameson. Mae Jameson is 68 years old. She's an American engineer and physician, became the first African American woman in space when she flew aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour in 1992. She has degrees in chemical engineering and African American studies from Stanford University. She later earned her medical degree from Cornell. After serving as a doctor for the Peace Corps, Jemison joined NASA in '87. Following her time at NASA, she founded a technology research company, a nonprofit educational foundation, and spearheaded the 100-Year Starship project funded by DARPA. She's also an accomplished author and has been recognized for her significant contributions to space exploration and education. And we have Michael McKean. Michael McKean is 77 years old. He's an actor, comedian, screenwriter, composer, singer, and musician, known for his diverse roles in film and television. He gained recognition for portraying Lenny Kosnowski in Laverne and Shirley and David St. Hubbins in This Is Spinal Tap. McKean has also excelled in various Christopher Guest ensemble films and won a Grammy Award for co-writing a song for the film A Mighty Wind. For yes, those mockumentaries. His work on Better Call Saul and Breeders further showcased his talent, while his voice acting in Rugrats solidified his status in the entertainment industry. And we have a name we cannot pronounce. Where is a Puttanesca? Where is Pasta Puttanesca in the poll? I'm asking calmly. It is not there. I'm answering calmly. So in this poll, you pick the one that you do not, that if you had to pick one of those that you could never ever eat again, which one would that be? Holly Holm, 43 years old, a athlete. She's excelled in both mixed martial arts and professional boxing. She's a former UFC women's bantamweight champion and has held multiple world titles in boxing across three weight classes. She made history by defeating Ronda Rousey at UFC 193, marking one of the most significant upsets in combat sports. She's the only fighter to have won major world titles in both professional boxing and MMA. She is consistently ranked among the top fighters in the UFC and in the overall female fighter rankings. Holly Holm, 43 years old. And Atwood says, yes, Michael McKean is the only person I can think of who is in both old Star Trek and um, in the X Files. Not a lot of overlap there. Atwood says, spaghetti has to go. Name we cannot pronounce says, I'm notifying the Italian embassy. Prepare for retaliation. And Atwood says, good. Glad she beat Rosie. Rosie ruined Sonya in Mortal Kombat for me. I'm sorry. We have a Wyclef Jean, a rapper, George Witt, an actor known for his role in Cheers, Zig Marley, son of reggae icon Bob Marley, and a Jamaican singer, Harold Rawlings, a actor who was in The Heat of the Night, Mike Judge, an actor, cartoonist, director, and musician, 62 years old. He is widely known for creating popular animated series like Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill. He has also just achieved success as a writer and director in such films as Office Space, Idiocracy, and Extract. Over the course of his career, he has been honored with various awards, including Primetime Emmy Awards and Critic Choice Television Awards. Mike Judge, 62 years old today. She can't voice act, let alone act. So she should just stick to fighting, is what you say. We have Queen Najee, which is a YouTube star, Whitney Carson, a dancer and choreographer, Bia Alonso, an actress and a singer, Max Irons, an actor, and Wood Harris, an American actor known for his versatile roles in films and television. He gained attention for his performances in movies like Above the Rim, Remember the Titans, and Paid in Full. He achieved widespread recognition for his portrayal as Avon Barksdale in the acclaimed series The Wire. He has appeared in various TV shows, including The New Edition, The Breaks, and Empire. He has starred in films such as Ant-Man, Creed, and Blade Runner 2049. And he is 55 years old today. We have Jean Arthur, an American actress known for her work in silent films from the 20s to the 50s. She had prominent roles in several acclaimed films, including collaborations with director, excuse me, Frank Capra and actors like Jerry Cooper, James Stewart, and Cary Grant. She is praised for her performances in screwball comedies and is considered a quintessential comedic leading lady. Despite her success, she maintained a private persona and avoided publicity, similar to Greta Garbo. Her final film role was the non-comedic western Shane in 1953, and she passed away at 90 years old. Jean Arthur. And the next one here, they have her picture. We have Tom Poston, who's an actor. We have Irene Ryan, but there's no picture of her. So here we go. Here is Irene Ryan. She was an American actress and comedian who found success in vaudeville, radio, film, television, and Broadway. She is most widely known for her portrayal of Daisy May, or Granny Moses, the mother-in-law of Buddy Epstein's character Jed Clampett, on the long-running TV series The Beverly Hillbillies. She was nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series in 63 and 64 for that role. So Irene Norbit passed away at 70 years old. And we have Kyle Carpenter, a retired U.S. Marine, youngest living Medal of Honor recipient. Sharon Leal, an actress, and Mark Gatiss, an actor. He's acclaimed for his work in television. He co-created and acted in successful shows like The League of Gentlemen and Sherlock. He has also written episodes for Doctor Who and portrayed memorable characters in Game of Thrones and Wolf Hall. His film credits include roles in Victor Frankenstein and The Favorite. On stage, he has earned accolades for performances in such plays as Coriolanus and The Madness of George III. Mark Gatiss, an actor at 58 years old. Ernie Els, a golfer, Beverly Garden, another actress, Christina LaHaye, a TV host, and Chris Kirkpatrick, 53 years old today, a multi-talented American artist known for his roles as singer, songwriter, dancer, music producer, podcaster, and actor. He gained fame as a founding member of the popular boy group NSYNC, where he showcased his countertenor vocals. The band achieved immense success, selling over 70 million records and solidified their status as one of the top boy bands in history. Kirkpatrick also made notable appearances in television shows such as The Fairly Odd Parents and various reality TV programs. And the name we cannot pronounce said the madness of George III was amazing. We have Simply Neological, a YouTuber, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, a Islamic reformer and educationalist. Jerry Siegel passed away at 81 years old, an influential American comic book writer known for co-creating iconic characters such as Superman and Dr. Occult with his collaborator Joe Shuster. He was also co-creator of The Spectre and 10 members of the Legion of Superheroes, showcasing his prolific contribution to DC Comics. His work earned him recognition in the industry. He was inducted in both the Will Eisner Comic Book Hall of Fame and the Jack Kirby Hall of Fame. Additionally, he utilized pseudonyms like Joe Carter and Jerry S. during his career. Jerry Siegel passed away at 81 years old. We have Gracia Machel, the First Lady of Mozambique. Erin Carplunk, best known for her role as Erica Strange and being Erica, an actress. And we have the Singing Nun. The Singing Nun, also known as the name I cannot pronounce, Fiore, was a Belgian singer, songwriter, and member of the Dominican Order. She rose to fame in 1963 with her hit song Dominique, which reached the top of the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart. Despite her early success, she encountered financial difficulties stemming from a dispute over a recording contract. This led to a crisis of faith, prompting her to leave the order while continuing to practice Catholicism. Throughout her career, the singing nun navigated a mix of musical achievements and personal obstacles. This Atwood, you sound excited. The Singing Nun, I love her. Dominique was an American Horror Story. Very good. A new facet of the song. Yes. We have Vincent Van Patten, an actor and tennis player, Tarkin, a singer-songwriter, Chris Lau, an actor, Jamal Adams, an American football player, Andy Whitfield, an actor who was in Spartacus, Blood and Sand, Richard Mentor Johnson, Vice President of the United States, Aravinda De Silva, a cricketer and captain, Spring Byington, an actress, and Andre Villas-Boas, a Portuguese football manager, and Robert Jordan, 59 years old, a novelist. He is also known as James Oliver, whoops, let me move my little cursor here, Rigney Jr., an accomplished American author primarily recognized for his epic fantasy works. His most renowned series, The Wheel of Time, consists of 14 books and a prequel novel. It has captivated readers worldwide. His contributions to the Conan the Barbarian series are highly regarded for their quality. He's also dabbled in historical fiction under the pseudonym Reagan O'Neill, westerns as Jackson O'Reilly, and dance criticism as Chang Lung. His versatile writing career also included ghostwriting an international thriller. And Admiral Teague says that's a good showtime. Uh, American Horror Story is what he's referring to. That's a good show sometimes. It's got JJ Spock. What season is the song in? And Dominique is in season 2 Asylum. And we have a thank you. And I would ask, which season is Zachary Quintos in? We have Robert Jordan, a novelist. We have Scarlett Moffat, a reality TV personality. Sam Bottoms, an actor. Jacob Artist, a film actor. Bernie Nolan, an actress. Robert Williams, a basketball player. Danny Ferry, another basketball player. The Grand Duchess Maria Alexandrovna of Russia was a duchess. Pino Palladino was a bassist and jazz musician, and Eleanor Glenn. I put her in because I just think this was fascinating. She passed away at 78 years old in 1943. She was a British novelist and scriptwriter known for her scandalous romantic fiction that popularized the concept of the it girl. Her works, though relatively tame by modern standards, had a significant impact on the early 20th century popular culture. She influenced notable Hollywood stars like Rudolph Valentino, Gloria Swanson, and Clara Bow. Her career was marked by her ability to capture the attention of audiences with her provocative storytelling and her role in shaping the image and careers of prominent figures in the entertainment industry. So, Eleanor Glenn passed away at 78 years old. We have Renee Diff, a musician, a singer-songwriter. Julie Adams, an actress, Jimmy Breslin, a journalist, Pope John Paul I, who was Pope, Rizwan Manji, an actor, Simi Garrawell, an actress, Rick Mercer, a comedian and television personality, and Michelle Ang. Michelle Ang is a New Zealand actress who has showcased her versatility in television through diverse roles. She portrayed Laurie Lee in the Australian soap opera Neighbours. She demonstrated her voice acting skills by bringing the character Omega to life in the animated series Star Wars The Bad Batch. She also is known for her work on Fear the Walking Dead Flight 462. So, Michelle Ang, 41 years old today. Wow, you just got skipped back. Teague says, I've only watched just so much, but I think what you're referring to is he's in a lot of them, even though the stories are unrelated. Um, and Dadman says, well, I just got skipped back 20 minutes. I'm sorry. And Teague says, American Horror New York had limited payoff. I still don't get it. The one with Kim Kardashian was uninteresting. No, Dadman is watching. Um, Dadman is watching it in a bunker. So says no. He's only in season two. The seasons do connect to some degree. Season 2 and 4, season 1 and 5, and then all seasons connect in season 8. And Dadman is watching on YouTube on his phone. He says the parts where the stories converge is interesting if it does it well. So we have Michelle Ang, and we have Don Collier, an actor, Smita Patel, an Indian actress, Robert Atkins, who's known for the Atkins diet, Uday Sanko, vice president of Sierra Leone, Isaiah Todd, a basketball player. Something interesting here that he is 23 years old, and he made a unique decision to forego his college eligibility and became the first player in history to sign with the NBA G League Ignite. So he was regarded as one of the best power forwards in the 2020 class and was a consensus 5-star recruit. So yes, he's playing for the NBA G League Ignite right now. I wonder if that's kind of like a feeder thing that they do now. It's something new. We have Graham Lesaw, a football player. We have Jenna Gillum, passed away at 49 years old, an American second baseman, third baseman, and coach in the Negro League and Major League Baseball. He spent his entire major league career with the Brooklyn Los Angeles Dodgers. He was named the 1953 National League Rookie of the Year and was a key member of 10 National League championship teams from 1953 to 1978. He excelled as the Dodgers leadoff hitter in the 50s. He scored over 100 runs in each of his first 4 seasons. He led the National League in triples in 53 and walks in 59. After retiring, he became one of the first African American coaches in the major leagues. Jim Gilliam passed away at 49 years old. Carol S. Dwight, a psychologist, and Nathaniel West was a novelist. He was an American writer and screenwriter known for his dark satirical novels. His works, particularly Miss Lonely Hearts and The Day of the Locust, showcase the harsh realities of the newspaper and Hollywood film industries, respectively. Through his writings, he critically examined the superficial despair and disillusionment prevalent in America's society during the early 20th century. His unique storytelling and sharp wit have left a lasting impact on literature. Nathaniel West passed away at 37 years old. Will Snead, an American football player. Cameron Espinito, a stand up comedian. Don Coryell, an American football coach who was known for his innovative Air Coryell offense. He coached at various levels, achieved success in high school, college, and the NFL. He made a significant impact in the passing game, becoming the first coach to win over 100 games in both collegiate and professional football. He was inducted into multiple Hall of Fames. His career included successful stints with the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Chargers, where he led his teams to division titles and offensive dominance before retiring in 1986. We have Chris Motionless, an accomplished American musician known for his role as the lead vocalist and frontman of the metalcore band Motionless in White. He had a career spanning over a decade where has garnered a loyal fan base and critical acclaim for his powerful vocals and charismatic stage presence. He played a pivotal role in shaping the band's unique sound and image. So Chris Motionless, 38 years old today. We have John Wilkes, a journalist, John Parker Wilson, an American football player, Alexander Gardner, a Scottish photographer, Billy Turner, an American football player, and Joe Clausen. I put him in because he's a dart player, and I think it's really interesting um, that we have that different sports are represented here. I just think it's kind of cool. And name we cannot pronounce says Day of the Locust is really good. But he is also known as the Cobra, a highly skilled Dutch darts player. He competes in the Professional Darts Corporation. In 2006, he made history by becoming the youngest player to win the World Darts Championship at the age of 21. He has also achieved success by winning the Dutch Open Championship. He is known for his strong presence in the professional darts scene, where he impresses fans and fellow players with his skill, determination, and competitive spirit. Yes, Alexander Gardner was a photographer during the Civil War. Let's see, there he is right there. He moved to the United States in 1856. He focused on documenting significant events such as the American Civil War. He captured powerful images that provided a unique perspective on the conflict. His work extended to photographing U.S. President Abraham Lincoln, as well as the conspirators involved in his assassination plot. Through his artistry and dedication, he's left a lasting impact on the world of photography and historical documentation. Yes. We will go on. We have Ahmed Shraki, a Arabic poet laureate, Doris Humphrey, a dancer and choreographer, and Lawrence Bender, a successful American film producer, known for his works producing Quentin Tarantino's iconic movie Reservoir Dogs, which paved the way for a series of collaborations which included Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, and Inglorious Bastards. In addition to his work with Tarantino, he has also produced impactful documentary films like An Inconvenient Truth, which earned him an Academy Award. With multiple Oscar nominations and wins, his career is marked by a consistent commitment to producing high quality, award winning films. Lawrence Bender, 67 years old. We have Carlos Gonzalez, a baseball player, Richard Grant, a Jamaican light heavyweight boxer, Hilde Hassam, a painter, and Natalie Spooner is a Canadian professional ice hockey player, 34 years old. She played for the Professional Women's Hockey League. She was a key member of the Canadian national women's team. She made history as the first player to compete for the Canadian national under 18, under 22, and senior teams. In 2014, she achieved a remarkable feat by winning both an Olympic gold and the Clarkson Cup in the same year. Spooner also contributes to the sport by running a high performance hockey academy for girls. Natalie Spooner, 34 years old. And Dadman says, yeah, he says yes to Alexander Gardner, but Matthew Brady is talked about a lot more than Gardner. We have a lot of talk about American Horror Story here, I think. Um, so I will just let that talk continue because I don't understand any of it. So if you enjoy that, then enjoy that chat. We have Carl Gordon Hines, passed away at 67 years old. He was a prominent American astronomer, space scientist, and NASA astronaut. He held positions at renowned observatories worldwide. He played important roles in missions like Apollo 15, Skylab 2, 3, and 4, and was a mission specialist on Spacelab 2 mission aboard Space Shuttle Challenger. He was honored with the NASA Exceptional Scientific Achievement Medal, and tragically, he passed away during a Mount Everest expedition while testing NASA equipment. Carl Jordan Hines, 67 years old. We have Lalonde, a Bengali philosopher, George Bushner, a German dramatist, Patrick Lambie, a rugby union player, and Cozy Cole was a drummer, a jazz drummer, by the way, known for his work with renowned musicians such as Cab Calloway and Louis Armstrong. He established himself as a prominent figure in the jazz scene, both as a sought after collaborator and as a band leader of his own groups. He had exceptional drumming talent and versatility. He captivated audiences with his dynamic performances and contributed significantly to the evolution of jazz music during his career. We have Rico Rodriguez, a trombonist, and we have Carrie James Marshall, an American artist and professor, and we have Les Murray, a poet, translator, writer, and literary critic. So those are our birthday celebrations. We have a couple more here. We have Jupiter Hammond, which was alluded to earlier when it was Black Poetry, a celebration today. He was an American writer who is known as a founder of African American literature. He had his poems published in 1761 in New York. It was the first by an African American man in North America. He subsequently published both poetry and prose. In addition, he was a preacher and a commercial clerk on Long Island, New York. He was born into slavery at the Lloyd Manor in Long Island. He learned to read and write. In 1761, at nearly 50, he published his first poem, An Evening Thought, Salvation by Christ with Penitential Cries. He was the first African American poet published in North America. Also a well-known and well-respected preacher and clerk bookkeeper, he gained wide circulation for his poems about slavery. As a devoted Christian evangelist, he used his biblical foundation to criticize the institution of slavery. Jupiter Hammond, um, 95 years old when he passed away. And then our last person is a Robert Lowry. Robert Lowry was 58 when he passed away, and he appeared in more than 70 films, and he is probably known as the second actor to play Batman. He appeared as the character in the 1949 film serial Batman and Robin. So Robert Lowry, the second man to play Batman. Very, very cool. Now we're going to do something a little different. I'm adding this thing to it. We're doing some what happened in history today. I found this neat site. It's called thefactsite.com. And so let's do just a quick little perusal of stuff that happened this day throughout the years. We will start with the most current and then we will move backwards. So this day in history in 2021, the Russian Soyuz MS-18 spaceflight landed in the Kozak Steppe in Kazakhstan. It was the 146th crewed spacecraft flight, and on its return from the International Space Station, it carried Russian film director Klim Shipenko and actress Yulia Pereslid. They had spent 12 days aboard the station filming the movie Yukzov or The Challenge. That was in 2021. In 2029, Lana Del Rey's song Video Games was named Song of the Decade. at the Q Awards in London. In 2008, Iran attempted to create the world's largest sandwich at 1,500 meters long, but it failed due to the crowd eating it before it was measured. The sandwich was just too delicious to wait, they say. In 2006, the U.S. population reached 300 million. In 1990, the IMDb Internet Movie Database was founded. It actually started as a guy's personal list of movies, and it grew. In 79, the Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to Mother Teresa. And in 1956, the adventure comedy movie Around the World in 80 Days premiered in New York. 1933, Albert Einstein safely arrived in U.S. after fleeing from Germany. In 1931, infamous gangster Al Capone was convicted of income tax evasion. In 1888, Thomas Edison filed his patent for the optical phonograph. And in 1814, the London beer flood occurred. It was an industrial accident that created a beer tsunami that resulted in the death of 9 people. Wow. And in 1797, the Treaty of Campo Formio was signed between France and Australia, which basically left Great Britain fighting alone against revolutionary France in the War of the First Coalition. And in 1669, there were 59 judges signed the death warrant of Charles I following his trial in 1649. 9 of those were sentenced to death when Charles I returned to England and claimed back his throne. In 1456, the University of Greifswald was founded in Germany. It was the second university in continental Northern Europe. And the Phantom Outsider says in 1989, the A's versus Giants World Series was stopped by an earthquake. So that is a quick little things that happened in history today. It's a neat little site called the factsite.com. So that's just a quick little thing that we have. I thought I would add to it. We had the Phantom Outsider saying in 1835, Texas created the Texas Rangers. So, yes, well, today is pasta day. So, guess what? Our memes are pasta memes today. Yes, yummy pasta. Let's check our poll here real quick to see how it is going. Let's move that up here. 16 votes. So far, spaghetti is the one that has to go. Fettuccine Alfredo is second. Mac and cheese is third. And lasagna is in fourth place. So that's pretty good. People apparently don't like spaghetti. So here is our first meme today. I didn't believe in love at first sight until pasta. Pasta. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away. Oh my goodness gracious. Squash, spaghetti, squash, impasta. It is an impasta, but I will tell you, uh, 50 years ago, they didn't have all this gluten-free stuff. And my sister had a severe wheat allergy. And so my dad grew spaghetti squash so that she could, when we were having our pasta, she could actually have something that at least kind of looked like pasta. So it kind of gave an alternative at the time when I said they didn't have gluten-free stuff that you can just go buy at the store now. And Dadman saw that earthquake live. No, you couldn't. Yeah, in 1980. I thought it said 1890. And yes, he saw that earthquake live. And Phantom says, "So did I. I forgot that the World Series was on and wanted to watch what ABC had on primetime that night. And then the game was stopped, and after updates, they went to regular programming." Yep. How much spaghetti I think I'm making. How much I'm actually make. That is so true. I always miscalculate how much pasta I make. Okay, if you look real close, if you play Among Us, there is the yellow impasta. You see the little Among Us character? He's kind of sus, kind of sauce. I picked the yellow impasta. Cooking the correct amount of pasta. Pour out how much you think you need. Wrong. Absolutely. Every time I'm wrong. I cook too much every time. There's a good chance that pasta is my soulmate. Oh, I love pasta. I can't wait till I can have some. When some kid orders pasta with no sauce but then covers it in ketchup, your mama jalasta mia. Well, considering he's Swedish, that was kind of funny. What did the spaghetti say to the lasagna? Pasta la vista. The photojournalist dilemma: save your girlfriend's pasta or get the shot of a lifetime. I'll take the picture. Yes, it needed to be a Mario meme. You are correct. Mom, I'm not hungry. Okay, I'll just have a little humongous bowl full. Yes. That this pasta is chewy. Contact me if you want more gourmet Italian recipes. Ugh. Vienna sausage and spaghetti-o loaf. No. Oh. And I believe that was over the Chewbacca spaghetti art. Spaghetti, spaghetti. God, I can't say it. I don't always eat pasta, but when I do, it goes everywhere. Yuppers, everywhere. Bye, Dad, man. Have a good one. See you later. And our last one, I present to you the Leaning Tower of Pasta. I'll see myself out. And that is all of our memes for today, everybody. So how have are we doing? Let's see. Our poll is still 18 votes. Well, we have 11 people still watching. It is now time for shameless promotions. So here we go. Tonight at 5 p.m., I will be puttering around in Lego Fortnite. I hope to see you guys there. It's just a chill time doing some building. On Monday at 8 p.m., Dadman and I will be doing a trick or treat with the Dadman show. Do it yourself Halloween costumes. I looked on the internet for costumes. Dadman has not seen any of these. Hey, Mark D with the C. Hello. Today is National Spreadsheet Day. I thought you would appreciate that. Um, but on Monday at 8, we're going to be doing this. I'm going to have links to all the costumes. So if anyone's interested in creating any of these, they will have the instructions to do it. Thank you, Margaret. Lego Fortnite. Yes, I have really been getting into Lego Fortnite lately, playing it a lot more than regular Fortnite. But yeah, it's kind of fun. So this is Monday at 8 p.m. It'll be both on mine and Dadman Walking channel. Also, I will have a block party at Tuesday. Um, At 1 p.m., I will be building this incredible hawk. As you notice, it is not like your typical brick build. These are called connection blocks. They are, um, it's interesting. It's almost kind of like a 3D kind of thing. But yeah, I got these from um, Masters of Mexico, Maniac Masters of Mexico. And so I will be building that on Tuesday. I also do impromptu build streams. If you would like to see them be part of um, my Twix, my Threads, or Discord. If you want to become friends on Discord, go over to Mrs. Dadman Walking and do a friend request. If you want to be on my server, I'm going to automatically invite you to my server. If you don't want to be in the server, you don't have to join. I'm not going to be upset. If you just want to do the friend request, you can do that. So whatever you want to do, you may do. Um, so that is um, Um, that is that, is it not? My morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. You're watching them now, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. We have puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes. So I hope to see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. after I see you tonight at 5 p.m. If you would like to support me, you can buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com. You can buy me one cup of coffee, or you can buy me a cup of coffee every month, whatever you would like. It's equivalent to joining me on YouTube. I am not monetized on YouTube because I don't have enough followers. So if you would like to support me, you can do that. I do have one person that is doing a monthly subscription to me, and that is greatly appreciated. And I thank him every month for supporting me. We also have a throne, which is a creator's wish list. You can go over there and buy me something that I want. You can buy some for my stream. You can buy me a build. You can buy me just some silly stuff that I have on there. Um, it is privacy. It is a privacy site so that I don't know your personal information and you don't know my personal information. Um, if you'd like to mail me something, you can send it to P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. You can send it to me, DadmanWalking55, or Angela, my youngest, who is a streamer on Twitch. Let's see. Mark says, "Hi, Phantom. I'm going to celebrate by having 2 cups of coffee today, National Spreadsheet Day." And Phantom said, "I add cappuccino mix to my hot chocolate, caffeine, and chocolate. Yummy, yummy." My streams and VODs, youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. Social media, Twix at M. Walking, Threads at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, no punctuation. And as I said before, my Discord is Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no number. You can go over there, do a friend request, and then I will invite you to the server. Let's check out our poll, and we will end it now with 18 votes. We have spaghetti in first. The is the one that has to go. Spaghetti first, fettuccine alfredo second, mac and cheese third, and lasagna is fourth. We have 7 people watching. I have 264 subscriptions. Thank you guys very much for that. And I have 14 likes. Thank you guys so much for all your support. The 18 votes, the 14 likes, and the 9 people still watching. Is it 9? Oh, 7 now. 7 people still watching. I appreciate that very, very much. So I'm going to give a link here. Go over there and tell Sci-Fi Mommy that this is a Mrs. Ray that I sent you over there. And so I will say, see you next time. And remember to be kind, show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. I wish you a peaceful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I wish you have a wonderful rest of your day. And on that note, I will say, see you later and bye bye.